Hey guys, I am at Port Canaveral getting ready to go on Utopia of the Seas for the Halloween weekend cruise, and I've got to tell you, it is freezing out here, but it's a cruise, so we'll warm up once we get to the Bahamas. There she is. Bye for now, and I'll see you on deck with costumes, parades, and so much more. Hey guys, I'm Michelle, and if you're new here, this is Diaz on Deck Travel. Getting ready to get in line a little early to board the Utopia, but always good to come down early, get a parking spot, even if you have to wait in line. So here's the line. Not too bad. And just like that, we were on. It was a very efficient and expedited boarding. And here we are in the promenade. They had all the decorations out for Halloween as everything was happening tonight. And this promenade is absolutely beautiful. There's restaurants and shops and bars and music, and it's just a great vibe to hang out in the promenade. There is a morning where I got up really early to give you a look at the promenade and all it has to offer while everyone else was asleep. Pretty sure it's about 5 o'clock in the morning when I do that, possibly 3 a.m., but it's worth it. Here we are taking a tour of the boardwalk, and this is where the Aqua Theater is, but there's also lots of places to eat. There's Playmakers, which is the sports bar. There's the Abyss slide, and there's also the dog house. Lots of little treats if you have a family with children. There is the candy shop and even a kids logo shop. Also, a favorite amongst cruisers is Johnny Rockets. Now, Johnny Rockets and Playmakers are upgraded dining venues, but I believe in the morning breakfast at Johnny Rockets is complimentary. So definitely check that out. This is the Aqua Theater where the Aqua 80s show is performed. There's also a rock climbing wall back here. Lots to do, lots of entertainment. Less than 10 minutes from the car boarding, and we were here, there was lobster on the buffet, so I'm hoping for the same. So we were greeted with our Mr. Washi Washi dancing for us. And all the Halloween decorations were also in the buffet. Lots of treats. The food on this ship is amazing. You've got hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, chicken. I can't even name it all. Yes, and yes, there was the lobster, because you all know I'm a lobster girl. But if you're not a seafood lover, there was plenty of other options, and this is all included in your cruise fare. So don't ever feel like you have to do an upgrade restaurant to dine like royalty, because there is everything and anything you can imagine. If you're a charcuterie fan, boy, let me tell you, the charcuterie was awesome. The breads, the bakery. I could go on, but as you can see for yourselves, there's plenty to choose from. Enjoy. It was pretty cold, so the pool was kind of empty, but that is one of the benefits of getting on early. I just love enjoying the ship before everyone else gets there. And then it was on to the schooner bar. I love the schooner bar, very nautical themed. The vibe was just happening, and the promenade was getting a little bit more full as the afternoon went on. But not to worry, plenty of space for everyone, and they do such a great job of utilizing all the technology to spread people out. Almost sail away time. So, second time's the charm. Finally made it back to the flow rider on the sports deck. And it is happening up here. There is basketball, flow rider, and the dry slide. If you're brave enough. Now guys, I am not coordinated enough to do the flow rider, but have you done it? Tell me your experiences. I would love to hear if you wiped out. Heading to the room. It's 1 o'clock and they've got things open super early. So I'm super excited to see. On this trip, we did an interior. The interior on the Utopia is actually pretty awesome and super big. Super huge bed, pretty spacious room. Closet. I don't know why I was pulling it like a drawer. I love when the bathroom does not have a shower curtain. So pretty big bathroom. And closet space. So home away from home for the next 3 days. Can't wait. Oh, I have a visitor. As you guys can see, I definitely utilize my magnetic hooks and wall organizer. It's how you keep your room together. Then it was on to dinner, which we just did appetizers that night because we had such a fabulous lunch. But we had escargot, Caesar salad, key lime pie, and cheesecake, and it was delicious. The ship is so beautiful at night. It's so well lit, and just the ambiance is so inviting. Nothing like a walk through Central Park at night when you're out to sea. These are some of my favorite views. Took a little tour through the solarium. Of course, not too many people there at night, but the hot tubs are going, so a lot of people do go out and enjoy that. But this was Halloween night, so everyone was preparing for all the events that were coming. Hey guys, I'm in my cabin and I am putting the finishing touches on my Elvira Mistress of the Dark costume and heading out to all the festivities that the ship is having tonight. There's about 5 or 6 different Halloween parties and parades and dancing and dance lessons. So it'll be fun. I hope you follow along. There were all kinds of costumes, wrestlers, there was Cher, there was Minions, there was sumo wrestlers, there were anything you could think of. Everybody was having a good time. The next morning, we were docking in Nassau, and it was a great opportunity to see the new beach club. So the Royal Beach Club is still under construction, but here's a first look of it from being 2 months away from being done. I am looking forward to being back here in January, just a couple of weeks after the beach club opens, and I will give you a full tour and my opinion of what I saw. So then we were off the ship and headed into Nassau just to walk around and take a little tour of the new shopping area. Didn't venture off too far, wanted to get back to the ship and enjoy the amenities. Well, as we headed back to the Utopia, we were greeted by all the other ships that had come into Nassau, Bahamas, and we had Disney, 2 other Royal Caribbean ships, for a grand total of 4 ships, including the Utopia. It's a wonderful time to experience a little bit more of the ship. And now that the sun had come out, you could really see the Royal Beach Club. It is really coming along. The water there is absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to be back. A little walk past the art auction, and it was off to the schooner bar for the best espresso martini ever. Yes, people are making funnel cakes on the cruise ship. Just when you think you've seen it all. The next morning, as we were heading to the Diamond Lounge for our coffees, I wanted to give you a little look at everything that was in the promenade minus the crowds. And it's probably because it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But what a great view and great way to see everything the ship has to offer. There are so many venues. You could do karaoke. You could go to Boleros for some Spanish dancing and dance lessons. You could go shopping in the Logo store. You could have a drink at the Bell and Barley. You could have some complimentary eats at the Cafe Promenade. Whatever vacation means to you. Next morning, we were heading to Coco Cay, and what a beautiful sunrise this was. The islands are very close to each other, and we saw the NCL Great Stirrup Cay Island right next to Coco Cay, and really did not know that it was that close. Just off the ship and heading into Coco Cay. There are included beaches and pools. The only thing that isn't upcharge is if you want to do the water slides and water park. But it's a great place for families. There's family areas and adults areas, and whatever you want your perfect day to be, you can have it on Coco Cay. This time we just headed to South Beach, which is included in your cruise fare, and we skipped the adults area only this time just to show you what the included area beach looks like, and it was gorgeous. There are snacks and drinks included. And if you have a drink package, it's awesome because it does work on Royal Caribbean's private island. We opted in for chicken sandwiches and hamburgers. I don't know about you, but I cannot get enough of the views, and this water was just absolutely amazing. Not too cold yet, but just absolutely beautiful. Here's the Oasis Lagoon, the family pool. It does further down have a swim up bar where it's a little bit more adultish, but it's for everyone. One more walk around the ship early morning before we disembark. I just love the lights and how beautiful it is. Sadly, we are back in Port Canaveral. I just love being out at sea. How about you?
Hey guys, that's a wrap. We are pulling into Port Canaveral. So sad. But good to be home. Can't wait for you to follow my travel vlog. Bye for now. And I'll see you on deck.